You don't really fall in love with another person. That's not how it works. I used to think it did. It's more like you fall into love itself, into source. Love is the container and love is source. The other person isn't the container. They are a catalyst. Love is a plunge and not into another person, but into the source of love that's already alive inside of you. And when someone else is doing the exact same thing alongside you, that's when the sparks fly. That's that with part of falling in love. And it's not about loving the other person as a source of love. It's really more about collaborating together with them in the experience of it. When I fell in love with you, I was actually falling towards myself. I tumbled hard and fast for the love that I already am, and your presence made it more authentic and lifelike. And you were falling into your own self, your own love, and your own source. And together, it created this crazy magnetic resonance between us. We became two people rooted in their truths and reflecting and amplifying our own depths. It's not about someone else being the source of love. It's about how they awaken the remembrance of love within you. You weren't the fire, you were the spark. And in the same way I ignited something inside of you, I didn't fall in love with you. I fell in love with the parts of myself you helped me to see. I fell in love with the version of myself you helped me to remember. And I'm not talking about the dishonest version or this or that. I'm talking about the version of myself that's connected to my source. And when two people are doing that together, that's beautiful, sacred union. Not because of dependency, but because of interdependence. Think of it like two trees growing side by side, both reaching up toward the same sky, their roots intertwining and growing together deeper under the same nourishing soil. But they stand tall on their own, right? Upright and self-sustaining. They don't lean on each other because leaning on each other would make them weak. Instead, they coexist in a way that amplifies their resilience. It amplifies their growth as individuals. It's the kind of relationship that doesn't diminish the individuality of the other person. Rather, it celebrates that individuality. The cool thing is that it celebrates this individuality even as it kind of creates something that's greater than the sum of its parts. Falling in love is like remembering to breathe after holding your breath for too long. It reconnects you to your source, your essence, and your truth. When you're aligned with that source, obstacles fall away and life becomes effortless. I believe this is because you're back in line with your source. This is where healing and manifestation happen without resistance. When you're in love, you're living from your core, from your essence, your source. When you live this way, you stop feeling small and start feeling limitless and expansive. Here's a kicker. Who I really am is love, and who I really am is source. I am the container. Falling in love was just the reminder. It's not just emotional, it's energetic. Falling in love shifted my vibration. It was like a recalibration of sorts. It's not about losing yourself in another person. It's about standing rooted in your truth, side by side, while activating each other's journey toward wholeness. When I realized and remember that the source of love is already inside of me, the dynamics of my relationship started to change. They improved a lot because I stopped collapsing myself into another person. When you truly realize that you're your own source, that love isn't something you find, but that it's something you already are, you step into a wholly different and elevated frequency and vibration. I actually embody the love I've been seeking, and like a magnet, you attract someone who resonates with that. Not because you're looking or trying, but because I became the living embodiment of love itself. Love finds you when you find yourself. That's the most beautiful and pure and effortless kind of manifestation there is.